Hi, my name is Marcus Bessa and I'm a LEGO senior designer. And today I'm here to talk to you about a new product that's going to expand your LEGO Springfield, the Kwik-E-Mart. And the Kwik-E-Mart was first introduced in the series on the 8th episode of the first season, back in 25th of February of 1990. And ever since, there has been a lot of things happening in this scenery. A lot of action, a lot of adventures, and of course, we try to bring as much of that as possible into this model. So let me show you what's inside. To start with, we tried to bring a bit of a reference to one of the episodes of the 7th season, the 5th episode actually, in which we learned that Lisa is willing to become a vegetarian. She's struggling a bit with her eating meat and stuff like that. So she learns also that Apu is in reality a vegetarian himself. And he has a little garden in the top, the rooftop of the market where he actually grows some vegetables. So we tried to create a bit of that environment here. But if we remove the roof, then we actually see that there's a lot more inside and a lot of products, a lot of little items and a lot of little nods to different episodes of the series. Let me show you some of my interesting and my most favorite things. For instance, the Crustios that we have here on the shelves. And we have a lot of other little items, candy, perfumes, diapers, a lot of things. And of course we couldn't left out the big refrigerators covering the whole walls, which is also a big icon of these convenience stores in the US. Then we also have the heat lamp hot dogs. We also have the traditional donuts that a lot of the characters in the show love and are eating all the time. But in a model like this, the thing that I have most fun with is actually building these small furniture pieces of little details that we know as well that you loved in the Simpsons house. Like this juice machine, or even the coffee machine here, in which we have the coffee pots built with many figureheads in transparent. We know that you love these little bits, but we tried to bring a lot more to it with also artwork and graphics and decorations. Like what we did with Jasper, that is frozen inside one of the freezers in the wall. Or even spicing up the decoration on the squishy machine. So when we think of all these decorations and details that we bring to the model, I have to make an overview of where I think that there should be any of these decorations. So I make an overview like this one, where we have all the elements that we think that should have some sort of artwork. Then we discuss the ideas, me, the graphic designer, and even the creative lead, Tara Wyke. We agree on something based on what we see in the show, and then the graphic designer has to start his work. But I'm gonna bring you the master himself to tell you a little bit about his process.
Thank you, Marcus. My name is Chris B. Johansson. I'm a graphic designer. I had the pleasure of working with all the graphics for this wonderful set. Once I've been briefed by Marcus and Tara, I start looking at a lot of TV episodes to get the right reference. It's a horrible job, I know. But then I end up with a lot of suggestions for some fun graphics. And some of my favorite parts in this model has been drawing Jasper, or Frosilicus as he's known in the episode. We have Rainier Wolfcastle and Power Source. And from the March Be Not Proud episode we have the Bone Storm game. But that's not all. In this model we also have all these decorated elements. My personal favorite is the Angry Dad comic that Bart apparently have persuaded Apu to sell in his store, and the two-component molded squishy in purple variant for this model. No Simpsons set would be complete without any of the main characters, so we have Homer, we have Bart, we have Marge, and then in a slightly messier version that we normally have him, we have Chief Wiggum. Then we have Apu in his Kwik-E-Mart uniform that you see in the Homer and Apu episode. And especially made for this set is Snake in a beautiful sculpt by Jakob Rune Nielsen, who is one of our sculptors. And that's the lineup. So back to you, Marcus.
Thank you, Chris. Now you can play all your favorite scenes in the Kwik-E-Mart with these really cool characters. And of course, we couldn't leave Chief Wiggums alone. That's why we bring Springfield's police car, so you can play out all those scenes or chasing the bad guy, because we have Snake Jailbird right here, and wherever he shows up, there's gonna be trouble following. We hope you have a blast playing and building this model, and don't forget, always check the expiration date.
Thank you, come again.